Well, this doesn't happen very often. I use three cameras most of the time in these reviews. And here we are having fun with the new 2020 heavy duty Chevrolet Silverados. And for some weird reason, when I uploaded the video from my one camera to the editor, it left out several pages and I could not find them. And then one day I looked where I originally downloaded them and they had ended up in another file. They went someplace that I didn't transfer them over to the other hard drive. So anyway, some of the stuff was pretty cool. So I thought certainly I need to do a video with my lost videos and show you what else we did because it's a big program. I thought it would last at least 3 days, but we did it in a day and a half. It was so hard to get it all in there, all the different things to talk about on this new HD Silverado. So many new things to talk about. And body style, I mean, this is not just an engine and transmission, mostly transmission, but it's also the whole body is different. Frame is different. So it's what you want to tell this story to get it out right. So here's the lost videos.
All right.
Wait, are we being recorded?
Yeah, I think so. It's Mr. Truck and Bullseye. We
Bullseye?
are truckers. You're Bullseye.
I'm Andre from TFL Truck.
Oh, we call him Bullseye. You know why. Anyway, so here we are.
Axe throwing.
Axe throwing. Axe throwing. Okay, so this is my first drive with the trailer in the new Duramax 2020 Heavy Duty 2500, and it's a high country. All the toys in the world are in this truck.
This is a high dollar machine.
And it's got the cool camera setup, the two cables coming out the back of the truck.
Yes.
It shows what's inside the trailer, what's behind the trailer, what's inside the trailer, everything. Now
Well,
this,
throw your foot down.
whoa, feel the thunder.
See?
And this is got the 10-speed Allison.
Yeah.
And let's see. What all, yeah, this has got the camera, the 15 views on the cameras.
Yeah.
I think it's on 7 cameras, whatever that is.
It's a lot of cameras.
And these big puppies have 5 different trims, and my seat's vibrating for going over the line.
Yeah, please
That's
stay
cool.
stay straight.
Yeah, you stay straight. And this has the asymmetrical axle, or the springs. I'm glad they carried it over from 2011, so the axle is slightly forward of center, which to me means less squat. I'm doing pretty good up this hill. This is
But
good.
they also said what? That it allows more space for the fuel tank?
Yeah, that which I did,
Okay.
never heard that before. Maybe that's what they're saying now. But back then it was for squat, no squatty potty. But and these trucks now, they took those same towing labels that were last year out in the 1500, the Silverado 2019.
Yeah.
This has those, so we know our combined gross capacity between the truck and the trailer, the combined weight rating. We also know our tongue weight, so we can use those numbers for a lot. We don't have to go to some website and look them all up. Am I going the right direction?
Yeah.
And then we're pulling 14,000 pounds. So this is a little different than we did with the gas truck. Of course, it's a diesel, powerful diesel. And it is doing well, and it's got the heads-up display. I love heads-up display. So I can actually see how fast I'm going and a few other things just flying down the road.
Yeah.
I love heads-up display.
It is nice.
This is such a safe vehicle. There's so many features they've done, and they've gone way out of their way on trailer. And this also has with the ASA system for if your RV trailer is hooked up to that, you can turn on your heat, your air conditioning. You can do check tire pressure. And a lot
Slide
of things
outs. You can check your gray tank.
Slide outs, all that stuff on your trailer,
Black
on your
tank.
RV trailer. But it has to be one of the newer ones. It has all the
Remote
systems,
monitoring,
yeah,
yeah.
all the different systems on there to tell you that stuff. But this is amazing about it is that the horsepower and torque are the same as last year's. You got 445 horsepower, 910 pound-feet of torque.
Yeah.
And in first gear, they're saying, I mean, they told us that a few years back too, but now they're saying this will give you 100% torque in first gear, which is amazing. I figured we'd be
Roasting
spinning
your
those
tires.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's different. This is the usable hood scoop on this diesel. It actually goes into the airbox, where on the gas, it's a fake airbox vent or a
Fake
scoop.
hood scoop, yeah.
Scoop like a Toyota does
So the
on their
styling
trucks.
is similar, but it's not functional on the gas one.
Right, so you can't really tell them apart looking at the hoods anymore. You can look at the exhaust and tell a little bit's different. But anyway, this has that power up and down tailgate, which I really like. But this is a cool truck. Now they put a little more air in the tires because they didn't, have room for bigger than a 17. I think it's 17-inch tires on these, on the dualies, and then they've got up to 20 on the single rear wheels. But they increased the air pressure for some of that extra load that they're going to be moving around. But
well, did you hear this? That I just lost my train of thought. Never mind.
Did we ever get a clarification on how much this particular truck can tow? It seems like they were.
Well, the two-wheel drive diesel was 18,600 for the two-wheel drive.
Okay.
Of course, there's a sticker in the door here that will also tell you some specifics about this truck.
Right, but this one doesn't have a sticker, does it? This is one.
I think this one does.
Does it?
Yeah,
I couldn't find it on that side. I couldn't find it.
But now it's on your side.
Oh, it's on my side.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell. It's kind of hard to tell where it is. But it's got a really cool camera system. It adapts or it reacts to your blinker. So if you turn the blinker on, it will actually show you that side of the truck.
We're going to demonstrate that here in a little bit. When we get back to our staging area, I'm going to show you what all those cameras do. Inside, outside, all over. It is incredible. And then one it sees right through the trailer, which is cool. And this truck, if this was a dually and a single cabin, two-wheel drive, could tow all the way up to 35,500, which is pretty impressive. And, it's, of course, they've upgraded this truck a lot for cooling and for strength, even though it's, a lot of that's coming from the 4 gears they added to the Allison, now we're up to 10 speeds. And what really impresses me is it doesn't matter if you're at altitude or sea level, it will hold the same towing capacity, where some companies will give you,
a lesser rating
percentage per 1,000 feet. Yeah, this one doesn't do that. So I thought that was cool. And so all these two, if on all the dually diesels, doesn't matter what configuration, they'll all tow at least 30,000 pounds, which I think is pretty awesome.
Nice.
Yeah. It's handling very well. Of course, this is, it's a big truck. It's a single rear wheel, 2,500.
Well, can you feel this trailer at all? Is it moving you? Or is it accelerating well?
Acceleration, I would say, was adequate. I'm not going to brag about the acceleration. It's only 14,000 pounds. I don't know. What did you think? Did you think acceleration was a lot better?
Yeah,
I don't
we need
think
to turn left soon.
Okay, I don't think it's a lot better.
No, I didn't feel blown away by the acceleration. It was okay.
Right.
With this trailer, we're at about 6,500 feet above sea level.
Yeah.
Here in Oregon. But I expect a little bit more punch with a 10 speed.
Right.
But as far as just driving down the highway, the trailer doesn't feel like it's there.
No, and they did change axle ratios. They've been 373 for, 20 years, whatever it's been, on these diesels, and now they've gone to a 342.
And I think that's because of the transmission,
Exactly.
Right?
The first and second gear are geared a lot lower than they ever have been, and that's why they can do that. Even semis now, a lot of them are 373s, some 410. In the old days, they were like 650 and crazy stuff. So all that changing, the technology and what these transmissions can do, and all the electronic controls that monitor everything, it's just amazing how far we've come. And all that helps, helps with fuel mileage, helps with all those things that make you can make payments on one of these.
Well, this is going to be approaching 75?
I think so.
$1,000 maybe.
It's a high country. This is as good as it
Fully
gets
loaded.
on the GM line. Yes, it is. Beautiful interior.
Did you see how much the diesel engine cost actually?
Was it 9,000?
It was 9,890, so almost $10,000.
Yeah, I think Ford's right in that range too. I think Ram still holds the record
for like
about 11 with
the
Aisin transmission and diesel. They're at least 11, so they've come up quite a bit, and this is how life is. One more thing to do today, and we're going to head back to Colorado. Okay, we are in this 2020 3500 single rear wheel, two-wheel drive. This one's rated to tow 35,500. And so you think that with us and the truck and the trailer that we're at 43,000 combined?
We're at probably right about 43,500 with you and I in here.
Okay, that's towing basically 35,500.
Correct.
And how long is this big trailer?
I don't know exactly. I'm going to say...
Looks like a 35
foot,
or 38.
I don't know. You're probably right.
Got this giant anvil in there.
I'm just guessing.
Well, this is cool. And we got a 3-inch ball, because that's really the basic rule or over 30,000 pounds.
3-inch ball, yeah.
Look, I got to move this camera where I can see you. I want to see you, man. You're the star of the show. Jeez. Should take more time setting up. Can we see our heads? I think we can. I've got a CDL, so I can probably just take us out the road and we just be gone. Come back tomorrow, right?
You could.
Okay.
You have to check with Monty, though.
Oh, we can't be checking with people. That just takes all the fun out of it. Now, he probably has power mirrors in that truck, doesn't he?
He does. And he has leather seats, and he has
man.
cooled seats, and he has a back seat.
See, there's...
But you can't tow 35,500 pounds.
I know. We're the big cheese here.
This is it.
And that's another question. I don't know if I have to ask that of Mike or if I can get that out of you. But, from 1 year or one model year, it jumped up from 23,000 pound towing to 35,500. That's 12,500. You jumped in 1 year. Same power in the engine, same power. The engine jumped 4 gears. So you got 4 more gears.
Right.
So, of course, they're closer together. So I can see where that helps you. But same engine, same horsepower, same torque coming out of that engine. And we're hauling 12,500 more. Does that seem kind of odd to you? Does that seem normal? Of course, I don't know what world you live. I don't have power mirrors, do I? How do I get that mirror to go out?
You can pull it out. It's got a manual extend.
Can you push the mirror that way? Is there you can get that? Oh, wait a minute, it has that, doesn't it?
You have a power.
I think it does. Let me do
fixed
that. Let me
glass
do
here.
that. Let's see. Because there we go.
Yeah, that's
I thought
power
surely
and
you'd have to have
everything.
that. That's good. That's
Yeah,
good.
you have that.
Okay. Oh, wait a
I'm
minute.
talking the extend.
No,
is
you're fine.
manual,
Thanks.
right?
No, I just wanted to adjust it a little bit. Cool. Now, how fast can we go out here? 'Cause I want to get some speed, man. See if I can go 80 miles an hour.
Like about 30 maybe or so.
What kind of test is that, man? Let's go find us a mountain.
You're going to get more chances tomorrow.
Well, tomorrow is
trailing.
bumper pulls, so I'm not going to have
You
35,000.
won't have
So
35,000.
what are we going to do about
But
that?
see,
Can we-
your extensive experience, you understand what heavy trailers are, and you can compare and contrast to how this is doing, right?
At
You
30 miles an
understand.
hour?
Yeah, sure.
So you're
Do you
buttering
feel-
me up, aren't you?
Do you feel confident going around the corners and stopping?
Well, but the highway's 20,000 feet wide, yeah.
You got to remember. See, you said you have a CDL, right?
Yes, right.
Well, we're getting people out here who basically
Oh, I understand.
never trailer,
Yes.
and
I understand. I don't want to hurt anybody. I'm just thinking, I was just trying to get some extreme driving in, and I
Right.
guess this won't be the trip for that. Maybe next trip.
maybe not. Yeah.
You sound sad. You sad.
Well, I want you to get the full experience. So you have more experience, so it's difficult to have something that comprehends everybody. This has a lot of
that's
room
true.
for errors and going around corners wide and
Yeah.
not hitting anything.
That's true. I've been on a lot
Right.
of drives where they've hurt the trailers bad,
Wipe out the
hitting
trailer.
rocks and hitting
Yes.
poles. Yeah. A lot of times when I go to an event, I have to wait for the second trailer to get shipped so I can
Right.
pull the trailer. Yeah, I understand that.
It's even happened on our own engineering development rides, believe it or not.
A lot of people just a bumper pull is a little different because it kind of almost follows the truck. It swings a little. Gooseneck swing way the hell out there and wipe out your mailboxes and everything.
Yeah, and they're generally longer and bigger
yeah.
and heavier, right?
Goosenecks, you got to have some room to turn a corner with a gooseneck. But they do. They trailer so softly, so nicely. They back up like a breeze, Bumper pull, it's like that pivot thing.
Yeah.
These things, you can just back them up as fast. I love backing up goosenecks. I remember when I had bumper pulls on the farm and I was able to finally get a gooseneck. I was so happy. I was just so happy.
So what we
Okay,
can
I'm
do
flooring
is
it.
we
Oh,
can,
feel the power. You hear that
Yeah, what do
thunder?
you think?
Whoa, there we go.
so we can do a little bit, and then if we want to switch, we can switch too. If I want to drive another one.
Yeah. I didn't bring enough cameras. I should put one on the outside like Andre did, because that's showing you a lot of that. I'm showing you and a gooseneck behind us, but I'm not really, wired for sound here.
So how does it feel compared to other trailer experiences?
Well, the gooseneck's nice and tight. Are these still Kurt balls? This Kurt can be a little loose for some reason. I don't know why they did that, but they have a little bit of movement. And this one here,
I know what you mean. Ball,
yeah.
ball position.
You really don't want to loose ball because that becomes the fifth wheel. Because fifth wheels like that, they're loose as a goose. But this actually,
It's pretty good.
yeah, this is better. Of course, it's got a lot of weight on there, so that ball's probably scared to death to move. Too much. No, I mean, it handles nice. The steer's fine. I mean, I'm not going to complain anymore because this is a short trip. It's made for a lot of people to drive.
Yeah.
It's not quite the kind of test.
You're looking for
route
more, which
that
is fine.
I would
We just
like.
may not get all that in this couple days, but
Maybe we could just take out at night. Nobody would know. You and I go out there and drive at night.
Talk to Monty.
Got to talk to
He's
Monty.
the boss.
I think he'd let us do that. Sneak off in the middle of the night.
I
Go to Mount
honestly
Hood
have
or
no
something.
idea. I can't answer that. I'm thinking no,
Yeah.
because if something happens, then there's another wave.
Yeah, say we
Believe it or not, tomorrow.
So we lost a truck. We don't
I
know where
don't think
it
we'd
went.
like losing our handle.
Oh. Okay. Does this even have power windows?
Sure does.
Well, we're making headway.
AC, power windows.
Hey, you want to race for titles? Hey, ask Monty.
Do you want to trade, or you want to
Not
do?
yet. We want to do a couple
Go
more
ahead.
runs and then trade.
Yeah, go ahead.
Is that okay?
As long as this gentleman's okay with it.
I may have to have you sit back there hold my camera. I forgot to bring my camera for back here. It's in the hangar.
You can take a few shots for you, Matt can.
Oh, is he gonna ride on the trailer and do that for me?
No, no.
Oh no,
Oh,
no.
you want the suction cup?
Well, I don't have it. All I have is 2 cameras. None of them I would put on a trailer. I didn't even think about that. You're the wise one, knows how to put those cameras on.
I can give you some footage later.
Okay, that'd be good. That'd be good. Where's he going? So you got a can of paint there? What's he gonna do? Paint stripes on that
I
guy?
hope.
He's gonna paint over his
I hope
ear.
you guys didn't scratch up our bulldozer.
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Is there a way to set up the brake controller to like electric over hydraulic or full? Is there a way to adjust that?
There's no adjustment. It's
just on.
Automatic, yeah, it's an automatic system.
yeah.
And Ford's is too, but
Truck, do you want to race?
yeah.
All right, let's race these puppies.
I'm wide open now. Wait a minute. Okay, wait, hold on. I got a thing. Where's my sport mode? Where's sport mode? Where's that sport mode?
No, you have all terrain or off-road mode.
Does that go faster?
Your mode switches up upper
Will I
left.
go faster? Hold on. Stop.
Oh, snow ice. Sorry.
that one?
It's two-wheel drive.
Kidding.
Oh, crap. Okay, normal. I gotta go up. I'm in the wrong mode.
Make sure you're in tow haul
Wait a minute.
though. Go just left. Left is tow haul. On, off, left. There you go.
Okay, there we go. Wait a minute. He's creeping ahead of me. Okay, you gonna hit that Suburban? That Suburban's looking kind of scared. Is that an airport official sitting in there?
No, that's one of the ride trip people.
Okay. What's he weighing? What's his trailer weigh?
He's around 32-ish, I think.
Where is he? Where's he at? What happened to him? Whoa! Look at that. There's a drop off.
Back up. Oh, maybe not.
Now, why do we beat him so easily? What's he weigh?
That's a little bit low. Well, actually, overall, he's slightly less than we are total.
Slightly.
Yeah,
It's probably like 31,000 or something, isn't it? Because that's
well,
a
the truck's
crew
heavier.
cab. Oh yeah, but it's a crew cab. So it's
The trailer's about 32.
Oh, does he want to do it again, or what's going on? Is that what he's doing?
He's about 2,000 or 3,000 pounds less.
Where's Monty? Hey, did I whip your ass or what?
You did.
You know, I have a real CDL, not a learner's CDL. Do you need someone to ride with you?
All right, I'm gonna go and do a couple of little looks for the camera.
You don't want me to race you again?
No.
Okay, that's good. I'm going to go over here then. Talking about the ball sizes. We're talking about the asymmetrical axle. You didn't know that either. Did I have any questions that you could answer? What do you think?
What do you want?
What's your name? Your name is Chris DePolo?
You got it.
Wow. So what engineer are you? Are you
I'm
like
a lead development engineer.
lead develop? Well, you should know everything then. You should know absolutely everything.
Believe it or not, I don't know everything.
Well, man, now what do we do?
What do you want? What else you want?
What else? Oh, I got notes. Here, is it saying in park? I can't even tell. What's the S? Oh, we're going south. Okay. But I think it's just hard for me to fathom that 12,500 pounds just with adding 4 gears. and no power, no torque. It just, to me, doesn't make
there's
sense.
more to it. So
fan and all that.
You got a 28-inch fan. You got a 12-inch axle. You've got totally new half shafts, U-joints, prop shaft. You've got a brand new auto T-case on the 4-wheel drive models available.
Yeah. Is that an American T-case, or who makes
it?
It?
Is.
Yeah. Cool. You got American axles, and so these are what, still 373s?
These are 342s now with the 10-speed.
Oh, all of them are 342s.
All the diesels are.
And probably no option.
Correct.
340. I got to write that down because I probably wrote it down from Flint, but
so
342. That's interesting.
2500 and 3500 diesel is all 342.
Wow. I guess I must have missed that. But, you know, in the old days, all you get is 373 no matter what it was,
Right.
except 45, 55.
So the 10-speed allows you have more overall gear coverage.
Yeah.
From first gear through 10th with the 342, so you can still maintain or have better performance.
Yeah, because, you
First gear
know,
launch
well, yeah,
versus,
first and second are usually really low now. Like semis have done the same thing.
Yeah.
Most semis are 373
Right.
rear end, which is
Right.
really weird. But yeah, okay, so it's a 3-inch ball, and so I'm sure there's no EPA numbers. I'll have to do that myself because the EPA doesn't touch these big boys.
We don't put a number
Yeah.
on these.
And you can get the heads-up display is really cool. I
Yeah,
love that.
it's
I
really
love
nice.
that.
Yeah, I believe that other truck has it.
Yeah, that is so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and those towing numbers are just phenomenal. And you know, that's going to be hard for Ford to beat. You know, you guys
Right.
jumped right ahead of GM or Ram. They were 35.1, and I've driven those. And it amazes me that Ford still hasn't given any numbers. They showed us the truck back in January. You guys started showing us numbers. Ram showed us numbers, and here we are wondering what the hell Ford's doing.
Yeah,
But
what are they doing?
yeah, I don't know. I mean, I can't imagine them. They might go to 35.6 or some small thing. And they might go to 1,100 foot-pounds of torque. I mean,
Right.
that would be my guess. But
Well, and you're going to see some more about that whole situation, at least with Ram, because you know they released the truck, obviously. So
yeah,
you're going to see more on that tomorrow morning and later.
that'd
in
be
the
cool. I've
program.
heard that. That
Yeah.
would be nice to compare that. Everybody always loves to see truck comparisons, and
Sure.
I'm there too.
Yep.
But now, does this have adaptive cruise control? I know they did it on
Does
the.
not.
Okay, because
The
I
Heavy
love
Duty does not.
adaptive cruise control. It's one of
Does
my
not.
favorite options. You got to come out. But yeah,
You got to tell these marketing people that.
I know. I got to spend some time doing that. But yeah, that's the main thing. So yeah, I'm sure the frame has been improved. I mean, are the brakes bigger for 2020?
Not significantly. So you've got a dually 17-inch wheel. The brakes are pretty much maxed out to fit inside that 17-inch wheel.
Yeah.
And we've got a 17-inch wheel on the old truck and on this new truck. So you can't make it significantly larger with a 17-inch dually.
That's
wheel,
true. And
right?
you know, that's how you guys always did in the past. By using that 373 axle ratio, you would come up and do smaller tires on the dually, which kind of gears you down, if I recall the numbers correctly.
I
That's
think
one
right
way
now,
of gearing it
I think
down.
I don't know about Ram, but they're all at 17-inch tires. So no one has anything larger, at least wheel diameter.
Yeah, cool. Well, that, yeah, the bigger axles and all that. I mean, that's, I always think about, well, now if you can tow 35,500, you better have 3 axles on the trailers. They better be electric over hydraulic and, you know, ABS on them. Because that gets the dangerous stuff. And I've been towing trailers for 40-some years.
Yeah.
And these numbers are starting to worry me a little.
It's a lot of weight.
I mean, yeah, it didn't worry me. I used to pull 30,000 pounds on the farm and 25,000 pounds decades ago. But now, you know, you got a lot of traffic out there. And if you can't stop your rig, you're in big trouble.
That's right.
But that's just one of those things. But yeah, I mean, it feels good. It handles good. I mean, it's still a circulating ball. Nothing's changed there in the way it steers.
Right.
But I'm glad that, you know, it looks to me like the steering wheel is more lined up where it should be. So off the side, I used to bug the crap out of me. I mean, these mirrors they're nice. They just kind of, it looks like somebody's plumbing experiment. What do they call that? The trap and the drain under your sink. That's kind of what it reminds me of. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just the arm piece that looks so much different to me.
So the mirror has been designed, if you look, especially in the extended position, to have the mirror head to the A-pillar a nice view of clearance. See, it's
Yeah.
much lower.
One arm is,
on the
is good
arm,
for that.
much
Yeah.
lower, so you have a field of view kind of down and out.
Yeah.
Now, granted, the mirror head is what it is size-wise, but you have that lower arm with that clear little section there.
And that's a good. See, that's
That
what
was the-
Ram did
that's the
too.
intent.
Yeah. And Ford's got the double arms. Well, you look at Peterbilt and Freightliner and all those guys; they all got the one arm.
Yeah.
And I haven't. That's another thing too. Is if it vibrates. The original Rams, the first one, like in, oh gosh, what year is that? 1982. I'd have to look it up. No, 2002, 2003. The Hemi, the half tons went to that new style, and then the Super Duties later. But they went to that single arm that first year, and they vibrated like crazy.
Yeah.
And they figured it out. The next year, it was nice and tight. Same way with all the semis. They single arm, and you guys hopefully you've got it figured out now, so it's not going to vibrate. We've driven these 80 miles an hour, haven't you?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
It doesn't vibrate.
We've done a lot of work
Because
on
you
that.
certainly don't want that mirror moving. You want to see a
Right.
clear picture out of it, and that's good. And I like your the backup lights you have in it, the LEDs.
Yeah, so these are task lighting here.
Yeah.
So between that and the Chimsel light, you can kind of get
Yeah.
the whole back of the truck lit up.
Well, that's where they should be pointing
Do work.
backwards, because if you're pointing another direction, you can't see the trailer. Yes, this is good. I got the whole crew. Oh no, he's hiding like my kids do. No, quick, man, what you in there? This is your
Look, he's a cameraman, dude.
Okay, now we are driving this 2020 Silverado 2500 Heavy Duty,
Yes.
and it has a 6.6 gas engine.
Hell yeah, new
Now,
one.
I'm trying to figure out my mirrors. Let's see. Got them set. These are the manual mirrors. These aren't the cool ones, but it's the new one with a single arm. They thought that would be the way to go.
But it kind of looks like antlers, right?
Yeah, it makes
Or
it
something.
Ford doing one with the double arm, so we'll see what they come up with next. But this is awesome. And this is the work truck, which is called the Custom.
Custom!
And we're pulling 12,000 pounds. It's a skid loader back there.
And we're near Mount Bachelor, which is a mountainous terrain.
Yes, there's snow right out our window, which is so cool. Let's see. You know where we're going?
So we go down this road and then take a right on the highway. And this is kind of a short loop, but there's a grade.
I'm turning the lights on so I can see if the trailer comes unplugged like we always do. But, yeah, we're going to be doing a short run, at least 20
But
20
dude, I'm
miles.
curious. If you twist the knob to the Toho mode, are you going to see more grade shifting?
Well, where is it? Oh, there he is. This is not the big dial, it's a small dial. Well, we should. We're going downhill. We'll see how this works. This is a short loop, so we're not going to get a lot of stuff in there. But this is like all these new GMs are set up for trailering. It's got a trailer button you push in there, and that makes all the trailer lights go through a sequence so you can check them. One of the simplest ones I've seen. I like that. But, this is that big truck now. It's taller, it's longer, it's wider. I think the bed is now 6'10", went from 6'5", and 6.5 feet.
Yeah.
So we're getting almost up to 7 feet on a short bed, which they call a standard bed. But this is a 6-seater, which I like. I like that middle seat that folds up and down for a console.
It is nice.
It is. Well, here we get a little bit of a rough road because we want to see, how the truck does on bumps, how it handles the trailer. And this one, we didn't need a weight distributing hitch on it, so it doesn't have it. But yeah, actually, when I get to a spot, I'm going to read off all the specs on this puppy.
Heck yeah.
Because this is, where is it? There it is. On the 6.6 gas, this is brand new gas with the 6-speed automatic, 401 horsepower and 464 pound-feet of torque.
Yep.
Which is 22% more than last year on the 6-liter that went bye-bye. So, this is the new power. I'm kind of surprised we're not in a 10-speed, but I guess they have their reasons. So we'll see how the 6-speed does. 4,000 RPM, hear the rumble.
Well, the engine does sound pretty good.
Yes, and this feels like about a 5% grade.
Huh.
Going up a hill. I'm going to hit 5,000 RPM here real soon. This was with 12,000 pounds?
Yeah.
So that's what a lot of people are going to pull with these gas engines. This is probably the right weight to check out. And it shifted right up. I don't know what gear I'm in because that's the thing that Chevy
That's
doesn't
what
have
GM
yet.
does.
Does
Right.
not tell you what gear
They won't
you're
tell you the gear.
in. But,
But now we're going down, right? So what's going to happen now?
well, we'll find out. The RPM is dropping off. We're almost level. We need one of those.
Well, we're almost off the highway.
Cylinders. We don't need to drive on the highway. We
Okay.
can go off-road with this thing.
So one thing I notice is the cabin is pretty quiet. I mean,
Well,
it's a
it
nice
is.
cabin.
For a gas engine. Yes, and this
Yeah.
is probably not insulated as well as what a high country is. And I don't hear road noise, which is impressive. because a lot of these, you'll hear them things pinging into the floor pan.
There, it downshifted for you finally.
Yeah, it did. Well, that's the thing about only having 6 gears, they're farther apart. So, you know, it actually will hold more RPM than a 10-speed because they are only 6 gears, not 10. So I'd say definitely improvement over the 6-liter. The 6-liter, you know, it was good with the 410 rear end. Now this is a 373 rear axle ratio, which is probably the right one for this much horsepower.
It's just a combination of the engine torque, the transmission gearing, of course, in the rear end, right?
Yeah. And first gear, even in the 6-speed, is geared pretty low, so it's got plenty of startup power. Yeah, it's holding about 3,800 RPMs coming down this stretch. Wish I did know what percentage of drop we're doing.
Well, we started at about 6,300 feet above sea level, and now I don't know where we can check and see how far we dropped.
Yes, indeed. What else did I want to know about this truck? Don't talk about that. Oh yeah, the maximum capacity, if you had this thing set up just perfect, would be 17,400, which is 18% more than last year. Well, it didn't. I guess it wants me to hit the brakes. I'm in tow haul mode. I would have thought it would have downshifted right there, but it didn't. That was a pretty good drop.
Okay.
So I guess if I hit the brakes, well, there it is. It downshifted. It like that. This is not, you know, an Allison or at all. This is totally General Motors. Automatic transmission.
Yeah.
Yeah, steering, you know, it's not rack and pinion, of course, it's recirculating the ball, but it feels nice and tight. Brand new truck, of course it should. This is our first drive, or my first drive, in this new 6.6.
And I haven't talked with it yet. You're first.
Yeah, first. I'm number 1.
Mr. Truck is number 1.
Now, have you told the world about your CDL? I guess you did on our live truck talk show.
Well, I have a learner's permit now, so I passed all my written tests for my CDL.
Yeah.
And I passed my medical exam.
Cool.
I'm all cleared, and now I have a permit. And now I can drive big trailers, but only with a CDL driver next to me.
Yeah.
And then I can take my test and get the license.
You'll be the big trucker, dude.
Heck yeah.
Now, folks, too, his new name is Bullseye. So if you want to reach him on a CB or anything, just ask for Bullseye. You'll know
Why do they call me that?
Because you took a hatchet and you hit, like, what, 15 bullseyes in a row or something? It was some crazy number.
I did not realize this, but I became an axe-throwing champion.
Yes, very impressive.
Yes.
So we
But
know you can hit
it was
the
just
bullseye.
it was just one evening of competition. I don't know if I can repeat that feat.
Well, that's true. I hit a bullseye once the day before, but I only hit one.
All right, let's punch it. Let's see how it does. There it is.
Yeah, it jumped up 1,200 RPM. That's a pretty good jump. That's the thing about less gears. There's more RPM per gear. So actually, the grade shifting should be good on this. We're accelerating up a hill now. I want to see a little better performance out of coming downhill. Got the last gear. We might be in 5th right now. I'm not sure. Crest this hill and see what it does going downhill. If I have to tap on the brake to make it happen. Yeah, we might even be in overdrive now. Cresting the hill. Is the camera still back there?
I think so. We may need
yeah,
to turn
it is.
around here somewhere. I'm not sure.
Oh, are we getting close? Well, I don't know what's it say.
Yeah, this is our left turn.
Okay.
Put on the parachutes.
Yeah, I hit the brakes. There's one shift.
Put on the parachutes. Are we going to lock up?
There's 2 shifts. It took 2 of them with brakes. 3
Holy
shifts.
sheesh.
3 great shifts. Holy cow, we're going to make this corner.
Oh! Is the skid loader still there?
Yeah, it is. The camera's still there.
Wow, that was actually good brake performance.
Well, it was. It did very well. Is this a cul-de-sac? What is this?
Yeah, it's a loop-de-loop.
Oh, wow.
So we can get some driving shots here. That's really nice.
Now, do you want to drive it back, or do you want me to go up another 8 miles to get my...
Well, how much talking do you need?
Oh, I've probably done talking.
Okay, I would like to use my talking now.
Okay, you want to talk? You're not supposed to talk in the cab, remember? That's the rule.
Okay.
If you have a short bed truck, you know it's not easy to hook up to a gooseneck. Pop-Up came out with these extensions from 9 inches to 16 inches to keep you from breaking out your back window when you're pulling a gooseneck trailer. And everybody uses a shore bed. That's the most proper truck there is a crew cab shore bed. So protect that window.